What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about somebody super who looks like a plumber, the mustache, who worries about a princess. He is Super Mario, and we are going to be talking about Super Mario Sunshine. Woohoo! Super Mario Sunshine for the Gamecube. If you watched my video on Super Smash Bros. Melee, you would know that that game was the first game I ever owned, ever played on the Gamecube, and I want to thank my brother for ever getting a Gamecube, because if it was up to me on his birthday, he would have got an Xbox instead of a Gamecube, and I probably wouldn't even have had that experience to play that game. But anyway, let's talk about Super Mario Sunshine. This was like one of the first games that I got for the Gamecube after Super Smash Bros. Melee. And I really wasn't a big fan of Mario back in the N64 and NES era. I really didn't play much Mario games at all. I might have played the original Super Mario Bros. Just a little bit on the NES, that was it. And so, I mean, I obviously knew who Mario was, and Super Mario Sunshine looked to be a cool game, and I have to say, the game shocked me. I mean, the one thing I can say about this game, and I think it is universal amongst all gamers, especially for that time. You gotta remember, for that time, Super Mario Sunshine's graphics were absolutely out of this world, freaking stunning. And it is universal. I mean, nobody can deny this. Super Mario Sunshine was so epic because of its water. Yes, water. The water in that game, the graphics, as far as the water goes, was just mesmerizing. I remember, come on. This was back in early 2000. I think it was 2003, something like that. I'm just going off the top of my head. That might be inaccurate, but I think that's around the time it came out. 2002, 2003, something. So you're used to looking at shitty water, shitty graphics, you know what I mean, blah, 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 blah. You know what the graphics were for that time. And when you pop this game in, the game is basically about Super Mario, Mario using water. Basically a contraption that shoots water, and he basically uses water throughout the whole game as a weapon, as a tool, as a way to get around. They use the element of water. Water is the main, focus in the game. Mario and the use of water. And I just remember just going out in the ocean and just, swimming and jumping around, and even sometimes just shooting the water out of the cannon at random things, and just seeing the graphics, the physics of everything. I just remember being out in the ocean, just literally just having him float there and just staring at the screen wow, that's so beautiful. And the music, the sun, the brightness, all the colors, it was just so, how can I say, so relaxing to play that game. And it doesn't matter what type of mood you're in, when you first sit down and play that game, you're going to end your gaming session happy, you know what I mean? Or at least you'll be able to lose yourself in that game for a little bit, not focus on the stuff that's bothering you in the real world. And something you can kind of get away and go into some sort of paradise, some island retreat. And I mean, fantastic graphics, and the soundtrack, all the sound effects, the water, the color, the brightness, just everything about the game was just immersive. I mean, just graphically, you're hooked, you're taken in by this game. And Mario games, they're just amazingly designed and just very creative. I mean, the way you use that water nozzle to get around the game, to not only defeat enemies, to clean up around the city, to help you get to certain areas of, you know, the world that is Isle Delfino or whatever it's called. I forget. It was just so good. I mean, that was definitely a game that was destined to be a classic. It was just an amazing experience as a gamer. And the challenges, the missions, the main story, I mean, it was challenging. The game was challenging. It was fun. It was creative. It was unique, that is for sure, and one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. And it's right up there with Super Smash Bros. Those few games that I got for the Gamecube really just, you know, they get me. I mean, I had a very good time playing the Nintendo Gamecube, and if you know the story, my brother's birthday, I told him, being 4 years old, I said, no, you're going to get an Xbox. We want to get a new console, but you're going to get an Xbox. And when we got to Toys R Us, he pulled an audible. He told my dad, I want a Gamecube, I want Super Smash Bros. And it led to Super Mario Sunshine, and I'm talking about it now. So what a great game, fantastic game, so many memories. When I look back and I see gameplay footage, or when I hear, you know, the soundtrack, it just, I want to go back. I want to go back to being like 10 years old, however old I was. I want to go back, and I want to on TV hours. But now, you know, I can only hope my children have gaming experiences like this. I mean, very rare do you see games like this come out, and just fantastic. If I could give it a rating, I'd give it, you know, at the very least a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, but my heart, I mean, I give it a 10 out of 10. It was a great game, great experience. So hopefully you guys had the same type of nostalgia when you go back and you look at that type of game, that gameplay footage and everything. Well, that's it. Until next time, keep gaming.